What's going on, people? So in this video, we're gonna talk about what is the best time of day to work out as an entrepreneur. How can you optimize your time in the gym and in the office? You don't have to pick one or the other. They don't both have to suffer, right? We can optimize both. We can make ourselves better in every aspect of our life, of our existence here on this planet. So let's dive deep into the subject. Time to go. What is up, people? Just finished my deadlift workout. It's screw it, every day is a beautiful day. It's raining, but it's still a beautiful day. So wanted to kind of freestyle here on a new video series that I've been mulling around in my head for a little while. And so I figured I'd start with something that would help people who are just beginning to work out, or maybe they're struggling to find consistency, specifically entrepreneurs, of course, since that's my demographic, that's my niche that I communicate with the most, are you entrepreneurs. And what I've found, I guess the topic of this video is, what is the best time of day to work out as an entrepreneur? Obviously, there's going to be individual circumstances that have a tendency to dictate what time of day you can work out. Now, let's say you're a full-time entrepreneur like myself, and you get to dictate your own schedule. Now, I'm kind of speaking to those people, but there are ways to optimize your schedule, even if you can't dictate it entirely. So for me, in my opinion, the optimal times for an entrepreneur to work out are very early in the morning or late at night. So I'll explain why those two options, in my opinion, are the most optimal times to work out. And I prefer the super early morning workouts. I think that that's the best way to go. But if I wasn't able to do that, then I would go with the late at night workouts, and I'll explain why that is. So as an entrepreneur, those of you that have been running a business for a while, or you're just starting a business, you're very familiar with the fact that the lifestyle can be extremely stressful. It's actually more stressful than having a regular job, because you're entirely dependent on yourself. You're completely self-reliant, right? And if you don't stay focused, if you don't stay committed, if you don't stay determined, creative, all of those things, the entire thing can fall apart, and you might lose your business, right? Or you might have to fire employees because you're not making enough money, or you might have to go get a job. So it can be very stressful, especially the first year. I found like the first year of running a business, even though I was making more money than I ever imagined I would make my first year, it was still the most stressful thing I ever did, because every day you're wondering, like, is this gonna last? Is this gonna last? And so because it's new, you start to stress out a lot. Anyways, I think the best time of day to work out is early in the morning, because if you wake out, when I say early morning, I mean like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, guys, like real early, before the sun comes up, ideally before the sun comes up. Okay, let's say it's 5 a.m. When I started my fitness journey, I was working out at 3 a.m. every single day because I had to be at work by 5 a.m. And I was committed to working out every day before work, because I knew when I got home from work, I was going to be too tired to lift weights. So it's like, this is the priority in my life. I want to get a really good quality workout in every single day. And so in order for me to do that, I had to do it at 3 a.m. So that being said, also, when I got home from work in the afternoon, I also wanted to spend time with my family. And if I worked out at 3 a.m., it wasn't taking any time away from my family. So that was also very important. Now, as an entrepreneur, working out at 5 o'clock in the morning, I think is the best time to work out, because it's before the stress of the day has entered your mind, before you're thinking about the 400 things you have to do that day or that week or that month, or planning the next 10 years of your life, right? Like, all these things start flooding your mind as an entrepreneur of how you're going to live your life and what you need to get done that day. And I think it's important to get your workout done before those things creep into your mind, because you wake up in the morning, you're refreshed, you're not feeling super stressed out yet, especially if you're waking up before your body necessarily tells you to wake up. If you're waking up from an alarm, your brain hasn't kicked on yet. And so it's actually a really great time to work out. You haven't thought up of a bunch of excuses to not work out. It's just a system. You're like a robot, right? 5 a.m., hit the gym, 5 a.m., hit the gym. And you're able to focus on the workout a lot better. And I find that if I wake up and if I eat breakfast and I spend time with the family, maybe I answer some emails or some DMs on my Instagram or whatever, talk to some clients, and I wait till like 9 or 10 a.m. to work out, I have so many things going on in my mind that I have a really shitty workout. And sometimes, and this actually happened this past week, where I kind of lost the consistency of getting up super early, and I started sleeping in a little bit more. I've actually got I'm nursing some like injuries to my elbows right now, or an injury to my left elbow is keeping me from doing quite a few lifts. And so I was like, I get a little bit more sleep and try to recover. And I've had a really crazy busy week with work, and that's a good thing. But I'll take my pre-workout or whatever, get really amped up, and then try to work out at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. or something like that. And I'll sit down in the gym, I'll do one set, and then like all I'm doing is thinking about the work that I need to do that day, and I can't get my head in the workout. What happened is I just said, screw it. I said, I'm not working out right now. I'm not in the right mental place for this. I'm wasting my time being in here right now. And so then I went and I worked for the rest of the day. I worked until about 8 o'clock at night. And then I took more pre-workout, and then I got my workout in, and I had a really, really awesome squat session that night. And so I think the optimal time to work out is early in the morning or late at night. And that's why I said I went back that night and had a great workout, because the duties of the day were done. I finished everything I needed to do, and I was able to kind of relax the stress a little bit in my mind, and then hit the workout. So for those of you that are just getting started and maybe you're struggling in the middle of the day with your workout and you're not really sure why, or you're not making enough gain, you're not making gains in the gym, you're not improving, you're not seeing the results, and you're working out in the middle of the day, try to switch it up. Go for that super early workout. If you have to drive to the gym, maybe you get up at 4 a.m., have a bowl of oatmeal, and you get to the gym at 5. I promise you, you're gonna have an even more productive day doing that. It's gonna be phenomenal. So try that out. Let me know how it goes. Leave a comment in the description. And if there's any other topics related to fitness for entrepreneurs, let me know. I am going to do another video soon on the best workouts for entrepreneurs, and I actually have scientific reasoning for this. And it's based on how it impacts the mind, your confidence level, and things like that. Certain workouts are going to trigger a chemical response in the body to make you a better entrepreneur, make you more growth-oriented, more willing to take risks, more confident in your interactions in business. And so I'll make a video detailing those workouts and how you should be incorporating them into your daily routines. But if you guys have any more suggestions, go ahead, drop them in the comments. Follow me on Instagram. That is where I am the most active. If you like my content, follow me there. And that's it. Catch you guys in the next video.